Hey guys, welcome back to LifeFul Tech channel. Many of you know that gaming PCs can be very expensive. Right now, for the most basic gaming computer, you're looking around from between $1,500 to $3,000 for the top end model. However, today we have a gaming computer which you can play all your favorite games such as Fortnite, PUBG or Overwatch for under $1,000. Many of you know that when you make a gaming computer, you need a CPU for your computer. But there are many people saying that you'll need an i3, i5 or probably i7 CPU, which will increase your budget significantly, probably over a couple $100s at a time. And when you get an i5 or i7 for example, you probably have to invest in a liquid cooling or a cooler for your CPU, which can also increase the price further. I introduced you is a Pentium CPU, which is definitely still very good and also performs at very similar levels to the i3, i5 or i7 CPU you are looking for. Firstly, we have the Asus H110MA motherboard. We have the Team Group 8GB of DDR4 2400 MHz memory. Thermal take 500 watt power supply. It also comes with RGB for a very good price as well. To power your games, we got the Gigabyte GTX1050Ti graphics card. For storage, we have 250 gigs of Samsung A60 EVO SSD, which is enough to put a few games inside. Though if you do want to put more, you're welcome to put a larger SSD or maybe put in a 1TB, 2TB or a larger hard drive. And lastly, we have the Intel Pentium G4560, which is a dual-core CPU and clocks at 3.5 GHz, which is very decent for a CPU under $100. And to fit everything in, we have a Thermaltake H17 case, which looks very decent, which is what I choose, which looks very nice to have all your built in. How much for these parts, you asked? Well, for all these parts, you can get it for just around 900 Australian dollars on that one. And now you know the parts, let's get right into building this thing. Now, running some of the game benchmarks, I was able to get some very decent results. Playing some of the popular games we have here, on Overwatch, we were able to achieve a minimum of 73 frames per second, reaching a maximum of 137, averaging 103 frames per second. Overwatch is very graphical demanding, hence I was able to play at the highest settings, giving very playable results. Next we have is the hottest game right now, Fortnite, averaging of 60 frames per second on high settings. Again, very playable, and with the GTX1050Ti you have in the system, you aren't sacrificing a lot of the graphics. Game still looks amazing and plays extremely smoothly. Lastly, for PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, which is a more graphical demanding game, I was able to play it fairly stable on an average of 61 frames per second. The minimum frame of 24 frames per second you see is most likely due to ejecting from the plane and landing. Now to show you how much this system can handle, I'll try to play Final Fantasy 15. This game requires a lot of graphics power, however, with low settings, if you are willing to sacrifice some texture quality, shadows and display distance, it is definitely still playable, getting above 40 frames per second constantly whole way through. On testing when recording the gameplay, I did get occasional frame drops. Even with a capture card, I thought may eliminate this issue. However, when I tried to play on the super ultra wide monitor, without recording, it was playing very smoothly and did not get any frame drops after that. All in all, this system is very decent for the price of less than $900. You will most likely be able to play any games that's currently out there. However, the more graphical demanding ones, you'll have to turn down your graphics settings a bit. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Until then, see you guys next time.